Hang on. Who the fuck is the bot in the chat? Anyway, I lied. This is a Tears of the Kingdom stream. No, I'm kidding. But this is what I've been doing. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I can't even show that. Because y'all ain't even... The playthrough isn't even caught up. Bro, my Tears of the Kingdom videos are scheduled a week into the fucking future. Wait, we have a bot? Where? Oh, she's making a joke. Hilarious. Anyway. Yeah, let me save. There you go. There you go. I'm grinding in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm trying to get a bunch of Korok seeds and shit so that way I can actually finish the playthrough. Now, again, I don't even know. What video of Tears of the Kingdom are we even up to at this point? Part 35? What the fuck did I do in part 35? What the fuck happened in this part? I don't even know. Oh, more depths bullshit? Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, this playthrough's never gonna end. We're gonna play Arceus tonight. Oh shit, I just remembered. I put all my Switch games. So like I said, I've been getting a bunch of cabinets and shit. I actually, the last two will be coming on Wednesday. So most of my Switch games have been put into here. I'm going to move them over into this other cabinet that's coming. I had to kind of move some of my amiibo, which is fine. Kind of, sort of. Whoops. There you go. What am I playing again today? It's not Pokemon. What the fuck is it? Oh, it is Pokemon. It's Legends. Pokemon Legends. It's a little dark in my room, sorry. I'm finally going to get a light soon, TM. Because of all the stuff I've done. Where is it? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh, it's so nice having a wonderful setup. All my games are wonderfully laid out. It's beautiful, man. I love it. It's actually one of my favorite parts about finally getting everything together about my setup. Alright, let's begin. Oh, it's so nice to just be able to sit back and relax, man. Yeah, I'm almost done. So I decided not to get... I think I told you all I was getting 6 different cabinets I was going to put in the corner. Yeah, it's not going to happen anymore. I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I did is I moved the cabinet that had all my PS3 games. And I mean, like, technically I should get another cabinet just in case. But, I'm going to wait and see what happens. Like I said, I ordered 2 other ones in addition to the one that's right next to me. I guess I'm going to wait and see what I do. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta wait and see. It's like, at least I'll be able to sort my games. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna keep this monitor of mine, like, where it is. I gotta figure out something I'm gonna do with that. But, hopefully when I move this desk, I'll have a little bit more room. I'll be able to dick around with stuff like that, because that's the only thing about this nice wooden desk I have, is it's not big enough to hold 2 monitors, let alone 3. It was just made in a time when people didn't use multiple monitors on their fucking computers like that. Anyway, oh shit, Piplup. Hell yes. You're speaking my language. I love it. Oh. Show me those penguins. Okay. What am I working on today? We already did Remoraid, right? Yeah, we did Remoraid. There were a couple ones that were apparently, like, really easy. Let me pull up the Google Doc. I'm sorry, the Google Sheet. What? Thank you. You better be joking. What do you mean? I'm confused. Let's see. Porygon Z? Roserade, Magnemite? No, Magnemite's not going to be done forever, bro. Fuck that. Honestly, I should go get Crobat. Yeah. Like, Crobat would be another good one, because I need to start using it in a lot of places. What's another easy one to really work on? Oh, you mean YouTube. The translation YouTube does not like. Well, my condolences, good friend. Hydro Pump, Hyper Beam, and Strong Style. Oh, great. Can we even learn those moves? No. It's too low level. What is this? You know, I don't know, bro. I can't guess languages. I'm bad with that. I don't know how you managed to get it past the YouTube censor. This is the first time. Apparently they didn't like it, but you know what? I'll give you some credit. All right. Anyway, let's see. Roserade. We already did Heracross. Do we have an Electabuzz? What haven't we done? I guess Magnezone would be an easy layup. Garchomp, I feel like we've definitely done. Yeah, that was one of the earlier ones, I'm pretty sure. If I look, didn't we do Garchomp like ages ago? Yes, okay. Yeah, do I have an Electabuzz that's not in the Dex? Because if not, I know exactly where to catch one, and I could get it after this. Shiny. Sure. Actually, no. I'll just catch it again. It's no biggie. Let's go do this. Let's warm up. Let's have a little bit of fun first. Hopefully, we get a Dex entry, and then afterwards we can dick around on other stuff. Where's Magnezone? Here we go. Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and a Strong Style move. Flash Cannon. Oh, sweet. There you go. And Thunderbolt. Very nice. Wait, did I move him? Yeah, okay, perfect. Cut that down. I had what tongue I was using. That part YouTube did not like. It's actually interesting that YouTube, after all the years, because you've probably been watching for a year now, right, Viv? After all the time you've been on my channel, they still flag you for spam. That's so funny. So interesting. Yes, today randomly was the day that Viv was like, you know what? Fuck this. I wanna spam this dude's channel for no reason. Even though I've been here forever, like YouTube does not give you any leniency of any benefit of the doubt. They're just like, yep, that's a robot. Today randomly for no reason. Of course. Alright, what language is it? I cannot believe you're doing this, by the way. Especially since we took a month hiatus from this game, bro. I forgot about this. A flat month we didn't play this game. More than a month, actually. Oh my god. You know, I know you heard this tongue. Oh, is it Norse? What is the language that they speak in that game? Danish? You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm not familiar with like a lot of European languages. Old Norse, okay, so it's not modern day Danish, I guess. Alright, where are they? If you listen closely, I was being spotted all the way up here. Just in case anyone wasn't keeping track at home. Ow. Who's angry at me? Alright. Is again. When was the last time I played Valhalla, actually? Well, I did play it for that last DLC, but you know what I mean. I haven't played that shit seriously in forever. I was actually talking about it with my friends today. I was like, dude, I actually really miss playing Valhalla, like, start to finish. Like, it was such a fun playthrough. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and now it's, like, ancient to me. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. How do you save? What the fuck? How do you save? It's up. Oh, my God. I can't do this. It's been too long. Dude, I'm like, damn, I miss it. I miss playing Valhalla. I used to wake up, and then I would just play Valhalla, and then I'd go to sleep. Used to play 8 hours of Valhalla a day back in the day. That was fun, man. I miss that, like, genuinely. That was genuinely like a lot of fun to me. Oh my god! Anyway. Giant penguin. Good times. You know, it's funny, like, I think Assassin's Creed, even though it was initially when I started this channel, it wasn't a series I was very into, kind of over time became like a big mainstay of my channel, which in and of itself is kind of cool. Like, I do like that a lot. Why'd you respawn? Time of day? It's really like one of those things. Like, what I'm thinking is that I will play Freedom Cry this year. I just have to see what the schedule for this year is going to look like. So, dude, I strong styled it and it missed. But yeah, what I'm thinking is that maybe like May, June-ish, nothing's really going to happen. So maybe I'll replay Watch Dogs on the 10th anniversary of it. So that might be something I do, and maybe around that time I'll also play Freedom Cry, which is like one of the few Assassin's Creed games I did not play. I'm thinking that that might be like a good thing, right? Like the 10th anniversary of Watch Dogs, which again, it's not a game. I didn't hate Watch Dogs. I actually very much enjoyed Watch Dogs when it was new. That was actually one of my favorite games. I think it was next to that and Lightning Returns were some of my favorite games of 2014. So I will definitely play that. I don't know what version I'll play. I guess I could play the Xbox like One version or some shit. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. And that could be kind of cool because it'll be like, damn, I remember when this game was new. Like literally. I was out of high school when this game was new. Now you fast forward 10 years, look where we are. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm tentatively not going to schedule another Arceus stream because I am going to put in Wasteland and Ghostbusters. And for me to put in those two games, Arceus and other stuff will have to go bye-bye. So it was fun, you know, every so often. Definitely this year we will finish up Arceus before the new games drop, you know, or at least the challenges of Arceus I'd like to do. So if you somehow in 2024 are still watching Arceus streams, do not worry, there will be plenty more Arceus streams, just they will go away for a little bit while we focus on a couple other games and things like that, okay? Alright. What was I gonna do again? Shit, what was I gonna do? Oh, I have to go catch an Electabuzz. Yeah, okay. See, like, now we're at, like, the weird portion of what Pokemon to finish up. So I think we should probably... Let's go catch an Electabuzz. I don't really care about a Grotto. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on Dex progress over Shiny hunting. And that's, like I said, I don't really care if we don't get a Shiny anymore. And then someday when we can just play this game and just dick around... And we'll just get tons of shinies. Do I still need Wormadams by any chance? Because this is a prime Wormadam opportunity. Nope, we've completely mastered that. Yeah, and Golem is also another one. We could spam Stealth Rock. Now, Stealth Rock does damage in this game. And we could spam Stealth Rock, and I guess we could just use Double Edge on like low-level Pokemon. And then that'll be fine. Wordeer is just to use it. Right, like, some of these, like, page 1 Pokemon, I just need to finish. So, like, where's Floatzel? Like, Floatzel is another one I need to finish. Floatzel's actually before Golem. That's, like, another one I need to finish up. We have to catch Floatzels. Oh, my God. As if I wasn't suffering enough, but whatever. Actually, hold up. Y'all are perfect. There's tons of Pokemon to use Strong Style on. Is Hail even in this game, actually, now that I think about it? Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, what I'd like to do is I would like to finish this game. Obviously, I'm going to run it concurrently with other Pokemon games. Like, the goal would be to kind of roll from other Pokemon games backwards. Because I would like to play, what is it called? Let's Go Pikachu again. Or I never played that one. That was the one I didn't play. Let's Go Pikachu and a couple other things. You got out the shiniest stream thing was a thing? Was a 23 thing? I guess, right? Technically it's not broken, but like, I'd like to operate in the best interest of, hey, I'd like to finish this before I die. Because I don't want to go into 2025 streaming Arceus. Not because I hate it or anything, but, you know, like, let's be honest here. Dude, this is kind of a game I just want to play, which, I mean, there's, you know, if you're making content, you should play games you want to play. But even I'm, like, ready to, like, say, okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's pack it up. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's nothing against Arceus at all. It's been a great game. It's one of my most streamed games ever, but it is kind of... Wait, is this an Elekid? No, it is an Electabuzz. Okay, I was right. It is a little bit past time to, It is a little bit past time to, How far back? I'm not far back enough. Alright. Can I just use Sticky Globs? Nice. Work smarter, not harder, dude. I'm telling y'all. Very nice. Do you ever see me stress? Well, that's a lie. Of course I stress. But I always work smarter, not harder. Strong style. Just strong style everything. Fuck it. I will get my completed Pokedex, damn it. Even if it kills me. Even if it's the last thing I do. I'm going to do it. And it very well may be the last thing I ever do. But I will do it. I'm not doing any of the legendaries, like I said. Legendaries and mythics, no. Because after this, what we need to do is we got to go back to Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, so we could catch Darkrai and Arceus on both of those games. There's also, like, the last couple of bits of underground Pokemon I need to capture as well. So, I'd like to think that once we finish off the decks in Arceus, we could go back to some earlier games, like BDSP, we could finish Shield, although, to be fair with you, like, the idea of playing through Shield again literally makes my skin crawl, but I guess I'll do it. Now, am I going to do a Living Dex? No. Right, that would be insanity. I'm not going to do that. Right, we're just going to beat the game. Same thing with Scarlet. Like, there's no reason for me to do a Living Dex. Like, literally, I could just run around and just import and then get the Shiny Charm. I could probably get it super early, which is, like, something they don't expect you to do. But, I mean, like, if I really cared, that's exactly what I would do. So... And then who knows? Dude, there's a... Oh, speaking of which, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct 2 days from now on Wednesday. Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. There will be a Nintendo Direct. I will be streaming that. What I will be streaming on that stream, I have no idea. Probably something inconsequential. But there is a Direct coming up. So just, if anyone's wondering, I am going to stream that, yes. It's a partner direct, which means mostly third-party games, right? Now, that could include things like Rare. I'm sorry, not Rare. What are they called? Retro. It might be Metroid Prime 4, but that's a long shot. Honestly, I think it's probably just going to be a couple of things here or there. I don't know. We'll see. Damn, it's level 74? What the fuck? Didn't I finish Apom, though? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a very aggressive nap it just took. Double Edge. Oh my god. Can I spoil a bit of Wasteland 3 not game story, but dumb things like how stuff works the game does not tell you? I will say yes, but do it on the stream, because if you tell me now, I'm not going to remember, and you're just going to end up telling me again. I know it's only like a few days off, so if you could absolutely just hold it for like another few days, we are playing it on Saturday. That is 100% confirmed and locked in, so I will see you on Saturday for Wasteland 3's debut. It's just if you tell me now on Arceus, I'm going to forget. Dude, I'm going to forget as soon as I get off this stream, alright? I'm going to forget before that. I'm tired, bro. But I am going to probably record, since I have a rare opportunity to do so. I was moving stuff all day today. I'm really hoping, really waiting for this stuff to show up, so I could put all my Switch games into it. and then I could move my PS3 games. And I don't know, like, technically I should buy some more cabinets. I think I'm gonna wait and see what my room looks like before I, you know, double down on buying more shit. Because it turns out I actually have a lot of GameCube games. Like, I have a lot of GameCube games. Like, it's probably my second most populous category. My first, the console I own the most games for, actually, surprisingly, is I think the 360. I think I own the most games for the 360, and then second place is actually GameCube by a very close margin. Third place is the wait, no, maybe I own more PS4 games now, actually. I take that back. Yeah, I might own more PS4 games. PS4 was like a new age GameCube for me anyway. And then the GameCube is third place, I mean, needless to say. Which is pretty crazy when you think about that. Oh, on stream, I'm gonna make you play the star my way? Alright, sure. What I would do is I would say either write out like a mini something, or just, you know, have it pre-prepped. Now, don't feel obligated to. Like, at the end of the day, we are just gonna play the game, so I'm not like super stressed, but yeah. Oh man, good day. But yeah, today is what, Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm gonna try to play Tears on Wednesday, so maybe after the Direct. Maybe on the Direct I'll do a little bit of grinding here or there, right? Like just whatever last minute grinding I should do. And then after that, I'm just gonna go play the game. And like I said, Tuesday and Thursday, I'm just gonna play Tears, and I'm gonna see if I can beat it. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it's gonna be my primary game that I'm gonna play for the channel. So if you like the Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, you're in luck. If you hate it, I guess you're in luck too, because it's gonna end soon. I only have maybe another 2-3 sessions left, and then that's it, I'm done. I could go finish it right now in one maybe 2 sessions if I just did nothing but story. But like I said, I'm very much enjoying taking my time in Tears. I have no problem taking my sweet time doing stuff in that game. In fact, that's actually one of the most fun things I think I've done in a game in a while, is like I said, I know I've ranted about Tears of the Kingdom, but that's because genuinely, if the game systems weren't as Breath of the Wildy as they were, that would be my favorite Zelda game ever. Sadly, it's just not there. Like, I think that some of the things that they cut, some of the things that they removed, some of the things that just aren't there and weren't improved from the last game to this game, just drag it down too much. If they changed things about Tears of the Kingdom, okay, the one-button combat, not much they could do about that, right? Like, you can't really change that. That's obviously, like, a part of the game that they actively don't want to change. Fine, whatever. But, like, weapon durability and all this other stuff, nah, I'm not feeling that. That wasn't cool the first time. It's still not cool the second time. And there won't be a third time, luckily. That's what I'm saying, man. If they changed a couple things, that would have dethroned Twilight Princess. We were so close. Like I'm serious. Like, that would have been the Twilight Princess dethroner. It's actually kind of interesting in my mind. I'm thinking, like, all the things, like all the exploration, the different areas, the tools, right? And I don't know. It just sucks. I don't know why they remove certain things like the bomb glyphs and stuff. Like I said, the game doesn't even feel like a sequel half the time, and that's one of the things I'm not like a super fan of. But whatever. Okay. Oh shit! She got eagle vision, but can't detect you walking up behind her. Ugh. Some dumb things like intelligence has no effect on level, it just gets you more points at the start. I'm kind of half expecting a little bit of Fallout, which I think will make it kind of interesting. Oh, fuck. I'm toast. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. I forgot, she has Toxicroak. I thought she had a Scun Tank for some reason, I don't know why. Whatever. Anyway. And when is Pokemon Day? Isn't Pokemon Day like the end of this month or something? So don't we have a direct into Pokemon Day like next week or some shit? So like what the hell? We're gonna have a direct and then they're gonna talk about Pokemon games again? Dude, the next games are gonna come out and they will look like N64 games and it will be great. I can't wait. Anyway. And that's the thing, I haven't even played Power World since the first and only time I played it. I don't even think it's bad, it's just not my type of game. I do not like survival games. I just don't, I'm sorry. It's just not my type of game to play, really. Survival games, I'm not saying they're bad, I just personally am not a fan. What type is pilot? No, it's ground type. I'm not fucking with that. Alright, let's leave. We need to go do a whole bunch more stuff. Alright, fuck Floatzel. We'll do that next time. When is next time? Who knows? We have to use a whole lot more Thunderbolts. And flash cannons. Well, we could easily use Thunderbolts on that one part in, what's it called? So I'm not worried too much about that. They're gonna get hammered by Power World. I mean, like, Power World will be popular, but my friends who have been, like, no-lifing it and playing it a shit ton, like, they've apparently done all the content there is in the game so far. And now, granted, again, it is an early access game. It's not finished. In fact, it's so early access, the tutorial is very bare bones. So, there will obviously be more to it, right? We'll have to wait and see what they do. But as of right now, you know, it has a lot of content. I mean, let's be fair here. But, you know, once you hit that wall, like with a lot of these ongoing games, it's like once you hit that wall, what do you do? So, for example, with this game, right? Once you've beaten the story, what else is there to do in Arceus? Not really much of anything unless you plan to shiny hunt, and eventually, like, there's the Eternal Battle Revelry or whatever. There's a couple trainer fights you could do, right? But mostly that's it. Like, this game is a shiny hunting simulator for the most part, right? That's primarily what I play it for. I mean, I'm doing weird streaming stuff. If I was just streaming this, I would have already had this done because I would have just done it in my free time. Like, imagine me sitting around, you know, just dicking around, checking every 5. I would have timers on my phone. Or like, I don't know if there's like a program that lets you set multiple timers, but I would just set multiple timers. And then every time the timer would go off, I would just, you know, check the fucking menu. Be like, yo, it's been 5 minutes. Is something there? No? All right, put the controller down. You know, 10 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever the increments are. I would just go right back to Cerebi, and that's exactly what I would do. Is I would say, hey, is it time? Yes or no? That's it. So it's funny because all the people who are like Power World is a Pokemon knockoff are over here just completely ignoring the fact that Helldivers 2 is literally Starship Troopers. Mind you, they released a Starship Troopers game not even a year ago. So it's like, oh, but, you know, it's just all phony, man. That's what I mean. That's why I don't want to be a stickler about whether or not they're copying. Like, as long as it's not something that they're going to get sued over, like with Dark and Darker, where they literally stole code that they weren't supposed to take, allegedly, but I believe that they did. You know, like, then that's one thing. But otherwise, and again, that's not even anything against Dark and Darker. I had a bunch of friends who were supposed to actually stream it for me, because I was like, damn, I'd love to watch, like, D&D Battle Royale inside the thing, but, you know, they've been busy doing their own thing. I've been busy doing mine. I mean, like, now I'm back doing, you know, video playthroughs all the time now. In fact, tomorrow I'd like to do a whole bunch. Tomorrow, what am I going to play tomorrow? Shit. Should I play Prince of Persia? I kind of want to play Mario vs. Donkey Kong, since I know it's going to be a shorter game anyway. So maybe I'll play Mario vs. Donkey Kong, primarily. Starter getting on update is now broken. I mean, whatever happens with that is besides the point. The point is that there's a game that's out there, and that's basically what Helldivers is. It is effectively just a Starship Troopers game. And that's fine. Like, why am I going to sit here and be like, well, they took they're the only people allowed to have a franchise about killing, you know, big alien bugs, you know? It's funny because Helldivers has now brought fucking Starship Troopers back into the main like public discourse. And so a bunch of people are doing the whole, the humans are the villains of Starship Troopers. So people have been making memes where, like, they get murdered while saying, like, oh, the humans are the bad guys, remember that? And while the bugs are, like, eating them alive and shit. That shit is funny to me. But no, the biggest problem with Helldivers is, like, apparently no one can play it. The game is literally, they don't have enough servers because they didn't think it would be this successful. Which I think is, like, one of the funniest things ever. And I do feel bad, right? Like, it's a bad situation all around. They didn't expect this, so they didn't have the servers to implement it. And people who bought it, you know, just weren't ready for it. I don't know what to tell you. They didn't know that the game was going to be basically unplayable. So, like, I think Sony needs to throw them a bone. I think they need to fucking get more servers. That should be the first thing, like, right now. It's a super priority. Now, obviously, I'm sure it's not as simple as just going out and buying literal boxes to plug in, but whatever they need to do, they need to do it, because, like, the game is not playable. Like, I have friends, people are doing the Final Fantasy AFK strat, where they, oh yeah, you have to land to do this. People are doing the Final Fantasy AFK strat, where they just move. So here's what people will do, right? They'll stand around when they're not playing, and then every so often, like every 5 or 6 minutes, they'll have their character move one step like that. Okay, this game is weird, but you get my point. Like, I'll move one step. And that will delay the AFK timer for another 10 minutes. So that's how people stay in during Final Fantasy patches and Final Fantasy expansion specifically, where they add new stuff. Like, they do that. Exactly. And that way they don't get kicked for AFK. So yeah. I remember sleeping, and doing something like that. I would take my naps and I would just constantly, like, push myself a little bit. I mean, who knows what it'll be like with Dawn Trail, so... Dawn Trail could be a complete disaster, for all I know. Probably not, though. Endwalker was pretty smooth. All things considered, Endwalker was pretty fucking smooth. And Shadowbringers, I remember we only got kicked once, so I think we'll be more than fine this time around. Okay. It's also funny because, what's his name is in Starship Troopers? Neil Patrick Harris. And, like, he's obviously a very good actor, but I can only ever see Barney Stinson. I don't know why. It's so weird to me. I can only ever see Barney Stinson. He was in the new Matrix movie, and I couldn't interpret it in any other way than Barney Stinson. I'm like, damn, it sucks because I know he's been in serious movies, and I just see him sitting there in that bar drinking whatever piss water. I don't even remember 90% of How I Met Your Mother. I'll be honest with you. I don't even remember that show, and I watched it. I watched, like, every episode of it back in my Netflix bender. Back in, like, 2013. I think the show was already over or something. I don't even remember it. What type are you again? Ice Rock? I think. All I gotta say is hopefully the next Pokemon game's a flat banger. Do I think it will be? Probably not. I mean, I don't have any faith for it. I would tie my stick and run around in GTA 5, I don't like to do that on controllers, though. I feel like it's gonna fuck up the controller, and like, obviously controllers are expensive. But yeah, that's what people would do. They have a program that inputs the W key. Oh, shit. They have a program that inputs the W key every so often. So they take a step forward. I feel like someday they're going to get good about this, though. I feel like someday they're going to be like, alright, you're not traveling a certain distance. You're only pushing the same button over and over. Like, we're kind of on to you now, idiot. You better start doing shit or we're kicking you, but I don't know. Alright, well, we'll be finished with Magnemite soon enough. This has been easy. Okay, we're done with... Okay, so we're done, actually. Let's just go zap some birds and some water. Alright, so let's leave. How I Met Your Mother is like the millennial version of Friends, basically. I don't even think it's like a terrible, terrible show. I just think it's... I don't know, man. Like, the only show I really liked long-term that I could think of was like House. I thought House was kind of fun. But like House... Oh, we have to feed one of these things? Oh, shit. What do they even eat? Rock salts? We should do that now, actually. Rock salts and honey. Let's do that now. Let's just go feed a Snorunt. Okay. Just because I'm lazy. I don't want to come back here. Trying to think, like... Oh, and I guess Big Bang Theory, but Big Bang Theory fucking sucks. Towards the end, it was awful. It really is sad. Like, some of the best shows only have, like, 3 good seasons, and then they'll have, like, 9 seasons of trash. It's like, how did that happen? Why? What went wrong? Yeah, just another day in paradise. Okay. Let's find a Snorunt. Now we won't find them now that I need them. Let's see. There we go. Lots of honey. There you go, buddy. Eat up. I was also thinking about playing San Andreas this year, Viv. Armor! What's good? Yeah, I was thinking about playing San Andreas. I think I bought the GTA Definitive Collection, right? Did I? Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, do I have this right here? No, it's Killzone. Not much playing Bully. Yeah, speaking of GTA games, I was also trying to buy Manhunt. Did I actually buy Manhunt? No, I don't think I did. Do I have the Yeah, here we go. GTA, the trilogy, the definitive. Yeah. So I could play San Andreas. Only reason I'll play the trilogy is because they have a checkpoint system, right? All it does is save me a lot of time. I don't have to run back and save after every mission, which is how you actually are supposed to play those games. Unless you really know how to play them really well. Like, you know. I think Bully's a lot nicer about that. In Bully, you don't have to go back. It's a little bit less like GTA in that regard. Only want to... What the fuck, dude? What fucking cocksuck? Oh, dude. I hate this game. Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. Why would they do this, man? Like, could you at least warn me a little bit? It's like someone throws a fucking flashbang in your room. I mean, I guess we'll do it. It's right here. Shit, I hate this game, man. That's the... Like, come on. I'm not... Listen. I'm not, like, epileptic or whatever. I don't... Flashing lights don't bother me. It's just, like, why does it have to be a goddamn jump scare, dude? Like, I'm playing Welcome to the Game, and the police just busted into my fucking house. Like, come on, man. There was one time it got me really good. I fucking need to figure out when that happened. I'll never find it. There was one time I was flying and it spawned in my face. I think it was on Cobalt. I was like, dude, are you serious? What is wrong with this fucking game, man? That's so funny. That's so fucked. Alright, that should be enough, right? Did I do the math right? Even if I threw an extra, it's not a big deal. Okay. Unbelievable. Like, I'm not even trying to be like a whatever. Damn, man, whatever. That's ridiculous. Did they re-release Bully? I forget, actually. Did they? I think... Is it on Steam? I have no idea. I don't even know what consoles you could play Bully on if you wanted to, actually. Yeah, this is gonna start soon, because it literally spawned on top of me. Yeah, look how quickly this started, because I'm literally... It was right on top of me. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, so, was it Sabuna Switch? Whoever it was is totally right. The closer you are to it when it spawns, the faster it starts. It could be anywhere from 1 minute to multiple minutes. It's actually kind of insane. The fuck? Do I need a Scizor for something? I feel like I should catch a Scizor a little bit. Is he aggro to me? Yeah. Ah, fuck. I kind of should catch a Scizor because I could bring it into Brilliant, or not to Brilliant Diamond, sorry, into the, what's it called? What's the other one I always play? Violet. Yeah, I could bring it into Violet. And if I don't, whatever, it's good experience. Oh yeah, it's not flying type. Huh. Should I catch this? Yeah, I probably should. It's probably the easiest way to get a Scizor. Less work. Ugh. Let's see if we get a shiny to show up. We also should use it in complete Scizor in general, so that is also valid. Oh, sure what? Speaking of TV, I want to see Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War, but I won't use Crunchyroll because I won't give money to cultural appropriation people. I mean, that's totally valid. It's actually surprising how many fan sites are still up that you could just go watch shit off of. I mean, like, even when I was a teenager, that's what I was doing every night. I was watching anime every single night on, like, fan sites. And they still exist. And I guess they're always going to exist. Like, they replace a lot of people, man. What they did to Vic Mignogna was fucked up. Just like what they did to Quentin Flynn was fucked up. What a shit industry. Oh, jeez. Alright, I guess we could leave. We don't have to stick around here. I'm done. Of course, I get it, and it's not in Cobalt. Bro, I'm going to be sitting in Cobalt for like 5 straight streams at this rate. It's going to be awful. It's going to be the worst content I've ever made in my life. Well, we're done with that. So the only thing left to do Snort is officially on the table. We just spam Ice Fang 25 times. We'll be good. Okay. And then the music stopped. That's creepy. That's very creepy, actually. I mean, for me, it's going to be Code Geass next, for sure. But like I said, I've been watching One Piece, and I haven't even gone back. Like, I finished Marineford, I was like, oh, okay, anyway. But yeah, Viv, are you shitting me? Undefeated. Undefeated. Unde-fucking-feated. Undefeated, bro. Undefeated. Undefeated. Shut the fuck up. Get in the goddamn Pokeball. Seriously. This is not a joke. I guess we'll keep the streak going, boys. It never dies. It only goes AWOL. Unbelievable. Dude, what am I supposed to do with all these shiny Starlies anyway? Like, I'm just gonna have 100 of them. I never get, like, colorful shinies. I always get the same 5 shinies, too. Alright, one more strong style. There you go. Ooh. Actually, I never finished designing that Pokemon world map I was talking about. I gotta figure out where I saved it. I would totally do that. Absolutely. Let's see. Now I just have to spam Thunderbolt 22 times. Okay. It's not that bad. Yeah, I gotta figure out what other games to get, Viv. So keep giving me, like, PS3, Xbox 360, like, physical game edition recommendations. Feel free, because I am all ears. I would love to expand that collection a lot. Oh, I already know. I gotta get the Saboteur. That's the one. Like, see, I bought 2 copies of Velvet Assassin by accident. I need the Saboteur. That's the game I meant to buy. And I keep getting them mixed in my head because I always forget that they're different. Yeah. I gotta go to another used games place, honestly. Because I'll walk in, I'll see a ton of games and just, I won't have the money. Like, if money wasn't an obstacle, my game collection would be immaculate. It would be so good. I could have bought the long box for Resident Evil. Seriously, that would have been so fire. Imagine having the long box Resident Evil 1. They don't even make long boxes. By the time I was around, they didn't even make that shit. Okay. Oh, look, the weather changed. You love it? I mean, I like it. Hey, more freebies. Man, I fucking love this game. You have no idea. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. Not. It might be one of my more played games of all time, but it's not one of my... Oh my god. Yo, I hope they announce Metroid Prime 2 Remastered. Can we get that, please, so I can have a 12-hour stream literally this week? If they... Okay, here's the thing. If they announce Metroid Prime 2 Remastered, I will legitimately have a 12-hour stream beating the game in one sitting. I would like it to be now, just because I have tons of time. I would love that. That would be so good. I will literally sit here for 12 hours and play that game from start to finish. And the best part is that the first 6 hours is going to be like 80% of the game, and then the last 6 hours is just going to be backtracking, because that game is insanely backtrack heavy. I will sit here and do it. Spray. So story is this guy stuck in the past for what? Oh, are you talking about Code Geass? Yeah. Don't spoil anything for it. I just don't have time to watch anime. It sucks. I'm busy. Like, yes, I have time, but like, you know, if I'm gonna play, hey, listen, this is the dilemma I face every fucking day. Oh, this game, never mind. Yes, that is the story of this game. It's a guy stuck in the past. Yes, you go back in time a couple hundred years. Dude, like, okay, so usually, like, when Ash talks about Pokemon Legends Celebi, I'm kind of like, there's no way they're making another Pokemon Legends game. Like, let's be real here, right? Like, this was a flash in the pan. It didn't even sell as well as Violet and all the other games. It actually sold half as much. But whatever, 11 million copies is still pretty good no matter how you shake it. But, like, the thought that you could be there when the different Pokemon die in the Brass Tower, and they're revived by Ho-Oh, who flies off, and Lugia, who also flies off. That was actually a pretty fire idea, I'm not gonna lie. That would be pretty cool to actually see and witness in 3D. Would be kind of cool. And plus, I'm a Johto guy, so, you know, expanding Johto beyond the loop-de-loop that it is would be really awesome. If it would be like a full-on 3D, full open-world game, that could be, like, insanely good. But yeah, it's been so long since I played the story of this game, I sometimes forget what the story even is. But that's the beauty of my streams. If you actually want to go see what it was like when I played the game, I mean, listen, it's right there. It's not going nowhere. Why did I even do that? Does it even matter? No, it doesn't, actually. That's the crazy part. That's the one nice thing about the streaming era and me recording all my gameplay experiences is, like, if I ever want to go back and see how I felt when I did something, it's right there. Like, who knows what game? It could be any game. I played hundreds of games on this channel. I don't have a count, but I played hundreds of playthroughs on this channel. Easily could just go back and figure out what I was feeling at any given point. Been doing this so long, it's insane. But, you know, like I said, you know, I actually went through some of my backups today just to make sure they were all up to date. I made some thumbnails for different playthroughs that are going to be coming up. So, like, for example, I made thumbnails for Wasteland. There was a brief period of time at, like, 2 in the morning where Wasteland had the same, oh my god. It had the same thumbnail as Dragon Quest Builders. I don't know if anyone saw that, but I changed it. I guess because I realized, oh shit, I don't have any Wasteland 3... I don't have any Wasteland 3, what's it called? Thumbnails. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna reuse, what is it? I'm just gonna reuse Dragon Quest. Why not? Just make a new playlist. Call it a day. But yeah, basically you go to the past, a bunch of characters exist in here. Okay, well all the ghosts are gonna spawn, which I don't really want to fight. Basically you find a bunch of ancestors to future characters that exist in the Pokemon lore. Some of them, you know, are Unova ancestors, some of them are from other places, mostly from Sinnoh, because this game again came out only a couple months after BDSP, so a little bit of it is like Sinnoh references, you know. It's kind of meant to be played in conjunction with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but I've already discussed about why that's like a terrible idea. And how they totally didn't make any good use of the remakes for BDSP. And I'm not even kidding, with a couple patches, they could have fucking changed so much. It would have been great, but they did not. And I mean, at this point, like, I'm beyond the point of hoping, right? Like, there was a time period where I was like, oh, maybe 3 Hopes will get DLC. You know, maybe they'll patch it. No, it's 2024. This shit should have been patched 2 years ago if it was going to get patched, so... It's unfortunate, but yeah, it is what it is. I was really hoping for 3 Hopes to get DLC, man. Like, yeah, it's $60 worth of content. You don't have to, like, buy extra stuff. But I was really into that game when I was playing it. Like, it just is really unfortunate. I don't know, man. Sometimes I really think about doing that Golden Deer perfection run that I've talked about a little bit before, but I think I'll save that for next year, right? Next year, maybe the year after that. I'll do like a Golden Deer, a perfect run of Golden Deer, just to give myself a little bit of that Fodlan tide over, you know, just because I am a little antsy. I do kind of miss it a little bit, actually. A lot of it. There's just not enough time, man. There's not enough time for all the games you love in your life. That's what sucks. Life is too short, you know? You can think about all the games that mean something to you, right? All the games that make you feel a certain type of way. All the things that matter to you. And it's just like, damn, bro. You really only got 80 years on this fucking rock, and then you're gone for good. Let me turn up the volume just a bit. I don't know if it was too low or not. But you really only got 80 years on this rock, and then that's it. And then you never get to play any of those beautiful games ever again, you know? Let alone all the other stuff you like doing in your life, right? Like the people you care about, the things that you value, just being able to wake up and observe the universe in its beautiful glory. And I just want to play video games. Fuck. Alright, we don't need to return to village. That's fine. Alright, so we're done with Magnezone. Was it you? Yes, okay. Sucks, but as I would say, while singing the tune from obviously the song isn't from Joker, but you know, while singing the tune from Joker, that's life. I will never forget watching Joker with this one friend of mine. It was truly such an amazing experience. I know they don't care that much about it, but I do. It really did. It was such a good time. Such a weird time in my life in general, man. But yeah, we used to hang out every single weekend. We were doing something. I miss those days. I genuinely do. You never really know what the good times are until they're gone, unfortunately. So, gravel? Yeah. That's the unfortunate part, you know? You're thinking like, oh, this is great. The good times will always be here. and then just one day they're just not. It sucks. Oops. Alright. Let me write this down before I forget. What day is it today? The 19th. Okay. 2/19/24. Magnezone. What else? Let me plug it in as well. Boom. Done. Okay. Electabuzz is below Magnezone. Thunder Punch, Thunder, and we need to evolve to... Okay, so we just have to use Thunder another 10 times. Yeah, okay, here we go. Thunder Punch and Thunder. Gotcha. Joker Not For Me did not like. Damn, that's a shame. I think it's genuinely one of the better movies the DCEU put out. And you know, these dudes, they could barely even do anything else right, so... What year was that? 2019? Was that the same year that the fucking Snyder, or not the Snyder, the bastardized, what's it called, cut came out? What was the thing called again? The Justice League, right? Was that the name of it? I don't even remember the stupid movie. I just called the good one the Snyder cut, and I just forget about the other one. Oh, Crisis is a good one. Yeah, Crisis is a good one. Let me actually... I'm gonna put this in my... I have a Google Doc titled Games to Get. So let's see. I already got 2 human. I already got wet. How do you do a strike through? What's the keybind for strike through? How do you do a strike through? Google Doc strike through. There you go. Format. What's the shortcut? Control D Alt K. Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude. Are you kidding me? Does that even work? No, that makes a bookmark. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Whatever, I guess... How is it so difficult? Format. Wait, is it Alt-K? No. Oh my god. Fuck! Alt-Shift-5? What are you, a bunch of assholes? Alt-Shift-5, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? What kind of... You can't even do that on one hand? Jesus Christ. Oh my lord, this is fucking me up, man. Alright. Overlord. Sorry. Overlord. Overlord 2. What was the other one you said? Crisis. Even though I'm not like in a huge hurry to play Crisis, but whatever. Or even own it, but whatever. Crisis honestly feels like the type of game that they made. Yeah, they had an idea and a vision for it. I'm not going to pretend that they didn't. But it does seem like... Can you throw the Pokeball? It does seem like the kind of game that they mostly made to, like, sell graphics cards, like, a decade ago. I'll buy the Tomb Raider collection if it has a physical release. I'm not going to buy it if it doesn't. That's just me personally. And you can watch me jump Laura to her death 100 times over. Because those games are literal trial and error. It's like kind of what she's iconically known for. As I was discussing, it's like the modern day Tomb Raiders, the ones that Square Enix made, weren't really like Tomb Raider games. They were definitely more Tomb Raider games than Bayonetta 3 was Bayonetta, but you know what I mean. It's like, it had none of the like OG Lara Croft appeal to it. It's just someone with brown hair and 2 guns. But I don't know if I said this, Viv, but what I am going to do is I bought a new PlayStation, a new PS4. I think I said this already to anyone who, you know, anyone who listens. But like, which in fairness, if you didn't, it's not a big deal. I rant about 100 things in the day, but whatever. Like, I bought a new PS4, and what I want to do is I'm going to put a, what's it called? I'm going to put a new 4 terabyte hard drive in it, since I think 4 terabytes is the limit. And if it's not the limit, it's just my comfort, my actual monetary comfort will be to put a 4 terabyte inside of it. And like, let's be fair here, if I have about, what, 2 terabytes worth of storage between my external on my other PS4 and then the internal in that same PS4, the one I currently use right now, will I really need 4 terabytes of storage? You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be overkill. I'm going to use this thing for the next 10 years and not even max it out. Downloading every game imaginable. Bulletstorm is a good one. Thank you. That's the... I think, didn't they have a Gears of War beta code or something in it? I was looking at Zone of the Enders, actually. I bought Zone of the Enders, the HD collection. I played it ages ago, by the way. Like, quite literally, those games have a... Fuck, what is it called? They had a demo for Metal Gear Rising, which at the time wasn't out. So it's actually kind of interesting, because now Metal Gear Rising has become this, like, undying meme. I think it's to the point that people are, like, memeing it, and they haven't even played it. Like, the majority of people probably haven't played it. Which is funny, I think, because, like, the fact that there's so many cutscenes in that game that just out of context are just fucking hilarious is so interesting. I really do like that. It's a shame that the Metal Gear franchise is just going to be dormant. They fucked Kojima over. They fucked us all over, man. That was a universal L that everyone on the planet took who was a fan of this shit. Sucks. We were all about to eat so amazingly. Konami was about to make a literal fuck ton of money, and all they had to do was just let the crazy man make a crazy game. That's all they had to do. Oh, I got Guillermo del Toro. I got Norman Reedus. Who even knows what other people he would have brought? I probably would have basically just been Death Stranding. I mean, I guess you could be happy that Death Stranding had it, you know, came out and exists. But I really mean that, like, genuinely. We were all about to eat so well. And Konami was going to be lapping the fuck up. I was like, yo, Konami greenlit this? It's about to be crazy, man. Imagine this sick motherfucker making a fucking Silent Hill game. We're all screwed. And instead now we get Silent Hill and it's like lame. I hate this timeline. I am in a constant state of pain. I just want good games, man. Dark Star 1? Is that what? I've never heard of that. Alright, it's daytime, so the birds are probably back. Yep. Oh, a Star Raptor spawns here? Oh, shit. I didn't even know that. I think I've seen this before, actually. I take that back. Bonk. Nope, we have to use it another 20 times. Can you believe it? What? Yeah. I'm trying to think of some other games I want to get that I didn't get. There was a Captain America game, I think. Who knows how old that is. They used to make all these throwaway games that were obviously made by basically borderline indie studios, and then they would have like the most basic. They were all linear games. They had pickups. It was like the kind of game you would go to like Redbox or Blockbuster before they left, and you would like rent out, you know, whatever, and then you would play it for like a weekend or two, and then you would return it just because, oh, dude, I saw the new Captain Marvel movie, man. I love the part where he threw the shield and shit. And then you go out and you buy a game with it. And that's why the Avengers game was supposed to be so lit, because it was supposed to be like a real hardcore take on that. And instead of it being a legitimate hardcore take on it, it was a live service, like, whatever game. What a disaster that is, man. That's just sad. They need to stop with this live service bullshit, like, seriously. All it ever does is make shit worse, man. I hate that. Tropico is a good one, even though I'll probably never play that. Man, I'm so sick of that shit, dude. I'm so sick of live service games. Like, I enjoyed The Division, and Destiny I guess I could live with, But, like, it's just such a fucking lazy way to make games, I feel now. I don't know. Now we're just at the point where this shit is just old. It just feels fucking bad. Yes, I really want to sit around and watch Suicide Squad and all these other shits, bro. Like, didn't they just release another game? Yeah, they had Gotham Knights. They basically released the same game twice. Like, what the fuck? What is even going on at WB? This is what they did instead of a fucking Superman game? That's, like, insane to me. Like, really? This is the game y'all are backing, you know, 120%? Like, why don't you make a Superman game? The fact that they don't do more with Henry Cavill also bothers me. That man literally looks like every character ever. And the best part is he's a fan of most of them, too. Henry Cavill quite literally looks like Superman. I don't know how they are not, how that fell through. I don't know if he looks like Geralt, but I mean, like, he obviously knows his shit about it, which probably matters just as much. Like, how the fuck that fell through is just insanity to me. That was like the easiest layup ever. Hey, Henry Cavill literally looks like Superman. Almost straight down to the curl in his fucking hair. How did that not work out? Man, these people hate money. For a bunch of people who only ever care about money, they sure seem to fucking hate money. I already have every Splinter Cell. That I already have, yeah. I think the only one I don't have is the PSP collection, Essentials or whatever. That's like the only Splinter Cell I don't have. Everything else I do. Now, granted, the only one I ever played on the channel was Blacklist, so you would be forgiven for thinking I don't really own Splinter Cell games. Blazing Angels? Alright, I'll add those in a minute. Dude, my 360 collection is going to be so insane, and I'm going to only have played like 30% of it. I am literally going to have infinite videos to make for the next 30 years. Hello, hi. Am I too far? I hate this game, man. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Like, why wouldn't you want to have the high ground? I already have Duke Nukem Forever. The one thing I never got was the stupid Duke Nukem bust. Like the bust of his head. I never got that. I'm really kind of salty. I wanted that so badly. That was another game I was supposed to play and I never got to it. And I just never did. And then honestly, I forgot it even existed. Partially because, like, let's be fair here, Duke Nukem in the modern era is just never going to work out. Like, that's just... Like, there's just some games that just cannot come back. There's just going to be too controversy-filled. The old Prey, that is a good one, actually. I should actually get that. Well, let me get the new Prey first, because I can't even find that anymore. Like, would you believe these games that probably existed, like, by the busload are now rare and very hard to find? Alright, let me add some of these. Prey, what was it, 2005? Blazing Angels, that outfit. God, that is an annoying cry. And I missed. Alright, can you punch, please? Just Cause. Oh, yeah, shit. I never did get Just Cause. I was supposed to play one of the Just Causes. I forget which one. That was a while ago. Wait, no, do I own a Just Cause? Hold on. Do I own a Just Cause? No, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, I don't own a Just Cause. I don't own any of them. Alright, that's a good one. I missed. You think they'll miss? No, he literally used a move that does not miss. Oh, dude, I own Sleeping Dogs. I own Sleeping Dogs so hard, I own it for like 2 different consoles and PC. And I did a playthrough on it. That was actually the game that I randomly bought back in 2012. I bought Darksiders 2, and I bought Sleeping Dogs, so I was like, yeah, I'll play it. It's like GTA, and I ended up loving it. I loved the shit out of that game, and then they never made a sequel to it. They were going to, and then they made some weird browser-based game, and then they just never made a sequel to it. Because Square Enix loves to waste money. So, unfortunately, they had an ingenious idea, and then they fucking ruined it, bro. Shit was such a good game. What a disaster. Fuck me. We live in the worst timeline. Dead Island? That's a good one. I think I actually put that in my cart, and if not, I will. Did Dead Island 2 come out? Did it? I think it did, right? Yeah, Dead Island 2 definitely came out. Which is crazy because it was in development hell for like a decade. That's so wild to me that this game has been stuck in development hell since like 2012. Because Dead Island 1 was like a 2010 game, right? I think. 2010, 2011, maybe? I already have Mercenaries 2. I actually own Mercenaries 1 as well. Yeah, it's very rare. I think I've talked about that, how you can't even play Mercenaries 2 on 360. You have to buy the army, or you have to download the Army of 2 beta, and then like, or it was a demo, but you get my point. You have to, and that's another one, Army of 2. I guess yeah, see, now all this is coming back to me. Here we go. What did I say, Army of 2? Fucking Kane and Lynch. None of these games are ever coming back. Ever. Not in a million years. What was the other one I was thinking of? Army of 2. Call of Juarez. All these games are dead. They will never have another sequel. Ever. If someone revives it, it's going to be like a super serious modern take on like an OG classic that like only maybe a couple thousand people ever really even knew existed. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, yeah, they're never going to bring that one back. Yeah, I got all the Far Cry shit loaded up. I'm gonna buy it this Friday. Absolutely. This will be good, because I could trickle this in over time to get the shit I need. Absolutely. Yeah, okay, so what happens is that Mercenaries 2, when I got it, did not work, because it needs to connect to EA servers, and they'd taken the servers offline for some reason. But what someone found online is that you could actually boot up the Army of 2 demo, start it, close it, and then boot up Mercenaries 2, and then it worked. It's the most insane workaround, and even when I was reading it, I was like, wow, this is fucking stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Yes, it did work. That's how, and once you do it once, Mercenaries 2 works forever. So what people were theorizing was that whatever server you use, you connect to the Army of 2 servers somehow, or that they fucked up the Mercenaries 2 servers and it just didn't work, and then they just never fixed it. And then they just left it as is, because I mean, let's be fair, in 2010, who the fuck is playing Mercenaries 2? The most memorable part of Mercenaries 2 was the fucking advertisement. No one is playing Mercenaries 2 in the year, whatever, 2020 or 2010, let alone 2024. Who's playing Mercenaries 2? Who even remembers what Mercenaries 2 even is? It's a very good point. Who? We remember it because we're boomers, and we only talk about old games. Most people are not talking about Mercenaries 2. Most people are probably too young to remember the commercial that they had for it. So, you know. It's unfortunate, but yeah, you have to boot up. You had to get a demo for a completely different game. Remember when they had demos on Xbox Live? They would have demos for big games coming up. You would like download like a small portion of the game. Oh yeah, that was the thing that they used to do back in the day. They don't do that shit anymore. Nowadays, you want to buy a game, you're just putting up $70, bro. And if it's good, great. And if it sucks, so well, stop being toxic. Just consume product. Huh? Yeah, I'm strong styling this just so I don't miss. This is a 70% chance to miss anyway, so I might as well just strong style it. Yeah, no, I played Mercenaries 2 for maybe like an hour or two, and I was like, wow, this game is like the screaming definition of mid. And remember, and that's like a 2007 definition of mid. Like, that game was... I already have Wolfenstein 09. I think. Yeah, no, I think you about to make me look. I hate this. Wolfenstein 09. Do I have Wolfenstein 2009? I might have to look. I have returned to Castle Wolfenstein. That I know because I was holding it today. Do I have Wolfenstein 09? Well, this will be fun. I remember playing the Bayonetta demo back in the day. Bayonetta demo, the Final Fantasy 13 demo, or not 13, what was the other one? 13-2, I think, had a demo where they showed off a couple levels. Yeah, it was crazy to think that back in the day you could download a full-on game like a month, or it wasn't the full game, obviously, but you know, you could download like a small portion of a game and play it and test it and see if you actually like the game before going out and buying it for $60. And that is something completely absent from today's gaming market. Like, you basically buy on pure faith and nothing changes, and it's, I don't know, bro. Medal of Honor Airborne, another suck game. I don't know if I like Medal of Honor enough for that. I actually like the reboot. I thought putting in the modern day reboot was kind of cool, and then they killed it for Battlefield, so. It's really unfortunate, but whatever. I played both of those games. Yeah, I did. I played both of them on the channel. That was like right before I started like doing tons of shit on YouTube, back to back. Every day I would stay up late and render videos until like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, and then go to sleep, wake up, go to school, come back, and do more shit on YouTube. That was like the end of my high school experience, was doing tons of shit on YouTube. Oh. Podcast every week. Fucking verdicts immediately. Yeah, I don't do any of that anymore. Like, it just, yeah, it wasn't working out, man. I remember being so burnt out and just high strung. I was like, yeah, I'm not having a good time. So I just said, you know what, it's just not worth doing. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that. Like sometimes you just realize, like, hey, this is just not for me. I'm not having a good time. Nothing wrong with taking a step back. Ugh, okay, let me take a sip. Speaking of taking a step back, I should have caught a second Electabuzz. Hmm? Huh? Oh, man. Okay. Yep. We'll just use this thing. Alright, well, let me move Electabuzz, since all we have to do is catch another and immediately evolve it. There's not really much else for us to do with it. So where is it? Electabuzz, okay. So gotta start finding some better ones to do stuff with. Oh, we can do Snorunt next. Yeah, let's do Snorunt. That'll also be another good one. We have to catch a bunch anyway. Number you caught without being spotted. Times given food, number you've evolved. Oh god, it's a friendship evolution. Fuck you. Oh, dude, come on, dude. No one likes these. That sucks. Number you defeat with ground type moves. Number defeat. That, again, that's not bad. Thunder Wave. Oh, that's easy. Thunder Punch, and we strong style it. and we stun it with that. Okay, we could fuck around with it. That would be easy. Yeah, we could do that, no problem. It sucks because I sat here this whole time and it never spawned a space-time. Actually, what was I going to do? There was another one I was going to do instead. I guess we could do Snorunt. That also kind of makes more sense, I guess. So yeah, let's go to Coronet. Dude, it's going to be so awful. Honestly, the compromise I could do is I could do, Coronet. Oh, shit, but he might not be here now because there's an event there. Well, we might as well chance it. Probably not going to be there, but if he's not here, then we just leave. It's not a big deal. We just keep going to Coronet now, and we just keep... Use a ground move, leave. Use a ground move, leave. Yeah, I don't think he's there. Let's see. Alright, take out the Octillery because we can't even use anything on it. Okay. And do we have a Snorunt anywhere? Damn, I gotta catch a whole bunch. I don't think I have a spare one. Here we go. Ice Fang. Very nice. Alright, you're definitely not over here. Medal of Honor they could bring back, but instead of made up BS, only plays a guy who got one and met the fate that most guys earn. Then you could have like 15 DLC. Yeah, but that would be effort, and they don't want to do that. That's not how they work. I mean, what you're saying is a very interesting idea. It could actually like pay a lot of respect to the people who actually did get it, right? And like, you know, it could be like a very moving game, like have a very strong message of patriotism, and they're definitely not going to do that, so fuck you. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? You have a good idea, it's not going to happen, dude. There's no way they can sell microtransactions off of it. You're fucked. Everything you just said is literally an amazing idea. That's exactly why it's not going to happen. There's no way for them to cram microtransactions and really stupid shit into it, so it's a worthless idea as far as they're concerned. My condolences to you. Stop looking at it from the gaming perspective. Start looking at it from the how can I nickel and dime the people that give us money perspective. Once you do that, you're set. You'll be fine. You can work for EA. But remember, you have to work for EA to even get this far in the first place. And I don't think you're going to work for EA, homie. Not even like, that's not even an insult on you. I think you care too much about video games for them to let you work at EA. That would be such an interesting, unique twist, right? And here's the thing, if they don't want to sell like a multiplayer, they could go full single player on it. You know, sell it for $20. You know, basically you're just making an FPS campaign, you know, it could be like a real, man, that could be such an interesting idea and be respectful as shit. They won't do it. Oh well. I mean, at least if it's made up, they don't have to get approval from someone, right? Which is, I guess, fair, right? If you don't want your shit put in the game, I guess that's totally your prerogative, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So I won't knock them for that, right? But, you know, that could be an interesting idea if they polled a couple people, right? See if they wanted to do it, yay or nay, and then went from there. Critical, obviously. Naturally a critical. Again, the Rocksteady shit has jaded me, bro. That Rocksteady shit was, like, life-altering. That shit completely just... I have never been more turned off in my life to video gaming as a whole than when these dudes said, hey, why don't we make this? And they were told no. That to me, it makes perfect sense that WB, man, they're lucky that fucking Hogwarts did ridiculous numbers. They're really lucky. They're lucky that a fucking failed boycott literally bolstered sales for that game like tenfold, because they really don't deserve it. But whatever, I mean, it is what it is. These dudes should have gotten bodied, because Hogwarts would not have left its intended its intended audience without all the controversy. For better or for worse, they're just very lucky that that things ended up the way it did. I guess I should bring out Garchomp. Yeah, speaking of Bulldoze, now that I think about it. Oh my god. I rolled the 5%. Okay. Obviously, this will be easy. There's tons of Pokemon we can hit up. I'm just not doing it very efficiently. Yeah, have a good one, Ash. Like multiplayer in the same software, I'll be all over the world and sell guns for single player and multiplayer. I mean, that's what Red Dead 1 did, yeah, ages ago. That's why Red Dead 1 was fun. Red Dead 1, they didn't even think it was going to be a super banger. I think they were like, oh, if we could sell 1 million units, that would be optimistic. That would be great. Ends up being one of the best games ever made. Oops. My bad. I'm telling you, man, the Rockstar magic might actually just be done. Like, I know that like people are hyped for GTA 6. I don't know if GTA 6 is going to be like 5, bro. Because 5 was critiquing everybody. I don't know if they're going to have the stones to critique certain groups this time around. But I mean, I guess we'll see. Actually, this would be a good one to use it on, but I don't want to get ganged up on. Let's go back here. Let's fly south. What time is it? It's okay, we got time. The fuck? Okay. Haunter. Man, I never get any shinies down here. Holy shit. Okay, we'll look at this. It's actually kind of wild to me that, like, now that we have actual real flight in Violet, like, this is what we're stuck with here. It's really unfortunate. I really hate that. We'll have a game about the limping late, bro. That's just not how they operate. My condolences. You're assuming good faith. That's your first mistake. There is no good faith. I have to tell a friend of mine this all the time. I'm like, dude, stop assuming good faith. Of course they spawn this fucker. More Hoppo berries. How am I gotta get rid of this thing. This thing is a pain in my ass right now. I'm gonna use Gallade. Oh, I guess I could have caught it. Yeah, why didn't I just catch this? Oh, that's kind of a waste. Fuck. Okay, we're good. Do I know who it is? Yeah, wasn't it like a spy or some kind of agent or something? I forget what they did, but it was like a spy or something, right? I mean, again, Viv, you're nominating good ideas. That's why it's not going to happen. I mean, if certified hood classics like Scalebound and all these other games are gonna get canceled, bro, there's just no hope for most, like, other things. That's just, I don't know. I personally think we need a crash. I think we have to reset. We have to get rid of some of these people who are only here for posing. What the hell? And so it ends in unceremonious silence. Oh, man. Yeah, we could do snoring tonight. If we do snoring tonight, that's probably good enough. We could start working on Electivire next time. I need to remind myself of that. Electivire and apparently Roserade's also easy. We'll probably just do, once again, we do 3 Pokemon in a day. That's already fucking really good. So I'm not gonna sweat it too hard, right? Like, right now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna probably reset. Let's just go ahead and finish off Snorunt. That's pretty much like my primary thing. And then we'll see how I feel about that. And I gotta see Roserade and other stuff. Wordier, I just haven't wanted to do Wordier. Wordier has been available for me to do for a long time, and I have not done it. I think Gallade can learn Bulldoze, right? I'm pretty sure. Perfect. Do we need Drain Punch? Do we need Leaf Blade? Do we need Fire Punch? I have no idea. Let's put Bulldoze on. So you gotta have like 15 different Gallades because they all do. They just learn too much. They're just too good. We have to catch another Electabuzz as well and evolve it. The best way of fighting back for she had a doc who worked for her in the red light place. Long story short, they used the clap as a weapon of war. Holy shit. Now that's gangster. Got it. Right outside the aggro range. He can't aggro to me. Very nice. Perfect. Exactly as we planned it. They immediately respawned. Hi. Alright. There you go. Oh, that was a crit. I think it's going to be a one-shot regardless. Alright. So now, if you can believe it, the next thing to do is to literally... Oh, I guess we should get some KOs on Snorunt. Oh no. Wow, it's almost a full one-shot, if you can believe it. Yeah, we gotta find like some low-level enemies that can't really fight back, but you know, I didn't increase the stats on this thing at all. I guess I am a little bit to blame for that. I know how this shit in this game works. I also saw that they just respawned him right away, so that's nice. I thought it missed for a second. Oh wow, it didn't... Okay. Shit, 3 battalions of freedom fighters? Holy shit. You know, that is a good question. Why didn't they make a game out of that? Someone, at least. Someone out there definitely could have. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Why make games where you could sell microtransactions is pretty much the lay of the land at this point. I'm not any more thrilled about it than you are, but I mean that's kind of the truth. Because like as my friend always puts it, it's like, well, why would they go on a limb and make something that they're not sure is going to make an investment? But like I always counter, I'm like, dude, but what they're doing right now is not returning an investment. So like what they're doing is not working. So if what they're doing is not working, then why the oh geez, I forgot to heal. That's on me. I forgot. Might as well just leave. If what they're doing right now isn't making a return on investment, then why the fuck are they just gonna keep doing it? Like, are they stupid? Like, how many times are we gonna see games like fucking Suicide Squad fail before companies are like, oh, maybe we shouldn't make another, you know, live service shooter game? Better than that one-armed lady. I just thought the cosmetics in Battlefield were fucking stupid. Like, you have a game whose primary definitive thing is that it's like realistic hardcore warfare, and then you have like a billion different costumes and shit you could put people in. Because again, it's microtransactions. You could just sell a bunch of fucking garbage to people. Does it make sense? No. But it's money. That's all they care about. And listen, I was a dude, I like Battlefield and Call of Duty, right? Because to me, I'll just play whatever, right? Like, I like playing all of that shit. Battlefield, Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty. Who gives a shit? It was all fun to me. I had a great time with that shit. It was great. I miss that era every single day. I miss it. When you could just, that 2010, 2011 era of games, I miss it. I genuinely do. I didn't think I would, but now I'm older, I miss it, man. I miss a lot of that shit. Because apparently Battlefield 4 is fucked on PC. So, whatever. It sucks. If I had known, I would have played more of those games. You know how many days I could have just sat around and just dicked around on like Battlefield or something and just booted up? I guess that was before I started streaming. But could you imagine right now? We could stream Battlefield like once a week. I would rent out a goddamn server and just stream Locker Metro 24/7. And then just whoever wants to join can join. We just shoot the shit literally for like 5 hours every weekend. And then I just go back and do whatever. And like, I literally would be the kind of guy, I'm like, listen, if it's in the game, just use it. I don't give a shit. No exploits, but other than that, who gives a shit? Just, if it's in the game, just kill and just play the objective. Have fun. Like, that would be my server. Instead of half of these dudes, well, no SOFLAM, no gunner SOFLAM, no launchers, no shotguns. Go fuck yourself. I hated that shit, man. That shit killed the fucking game for me when they hoard out the servers. I refer to it as whoring out the servers. Because as soon as they let people buy in and do whatever they wanted with the servers, you couldn't even play the fucking game. You just get kicked for using shit that's in the game. And I think that that's a lot of very colorful words I'm not going to use. But yeah, it really sucks when like this game that's supposed to be like a super hardcore, really serious, like, I don't want to say milsim because that's like Arma, but you know, like a shooter game with all this other stuff to it, is really annoying. Like, that then later on it kind of became the very thing that it was supposed to be, like an I don't want to say an anti-parody, but you know, it was supposed to be like against, right? It became the very same thing. It's like, well, dude, what the fuck? And that's just because they could just sell skins, bro. Like, come on, like, Call of Duty, listen, I might hate some of the things they do, but I'm not gonna lie, that Homelander skin is fucking hilarious. So, like, you know, they could get someone to spend maybe $50 over the course of a year, bro. That's all well and good. Who cares? That's free money. That's free cheese. Of course they're gonna do it. It'd be stupid not to. Can I get off? Thank you. And the open mic spam of swearing and casual racism? Yeah, like, who gives a shit? Like I said, you play with people, they insult you, you insult them, whoever wins, wins, and then you never see them again, bro. Like, it wasn't that serious. They made it serious. They made everything super serious. That was just like the stupid era of dudes dicking around, shooting the shit. And it's permanently gone for good. You ever heard of a dude starting like a campaign of anti-bullying over fucking shit that gets said on Call of Duty? No, because most dudes just, it happened, oh well, and you just move on with your life. Ain't that serious? Now, they start following you and looking up your other socials and stuff. That's something else. But I'm going to tell you right now, I had my YouTube channel in the description of my shit for ages. And I think only one, maybe 2 times did anyone ever point, oh yeah, your fucking YouTube channel sucks. I just told him, suck my dick, and that was it. That was life, bro. Who cares? Oh no. Someone said my YouTube channel sucked. Oh no, in 2012, 2010. Oh no, anyway, I'll never recover from this, bro. Whatever will I do? My life is over. I've been bullied off the internet. I mean, the whole landscape of the internet is just different now, so I don't know. Wait, does this thing using Thunder Punch count as me seeing it use Thunder Punch? Because if so, that's excellent. Yeah, I think it does, right? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, okay, cool. Best part was when you had to ask what the casual racism was and they would explain it to you. I don't know, man. In my experience, I didn't have to do that. Trust me, you were well aware when people were being racist to you. I mean, it's like when Call of Duty is like, hey, we need to be better to each other. We need to have no anti-bullying and anti-racism. I'm like, bro, do you know who the fuck plays Call of Duty? Like, what are you, stupid? Are you willfully stupid? Or are you just that stupid? I don't know. Maybe they just are that stupid. It's entirely possible they're just that stupid. But I don't know. I digress. Who the fuck you think plays Call of Duty? There's a bunch of ethnic dudes all calling each other all kinds of slurs. It's not white dudes in their basements, you know, being super racist, bro. You know how many? So I don't think these people live in reality. They probably found 1, maybe 2 dudes, 2 white guys, probably saying saucy words to people. Regardless, I don't even think they care who's on the other end of the microphone. I hate to even defend these dudes, but like seriously, I don't even think they care about who's on the other side of it. Like, damn, man. This is like when they had that feature on Xbox where you could, like, report people, or not report people, you could, what was it called? The gamer score thing? Not the gamer score thing, the report player behavior or whatever it was, and people could say unsportsmanlike. Like, bro, everyone's shit was negative. I'm telling you right now, nobody had a good rating on that system. Why? Because guess what? Everyone got shit on in that system, bro. Dudes, they hated you, they would just go to your profile, and then they would just mark you, oh, well, this person's unsportsmanlike, they're cheating, they're hacking, they're all sorts of stuff. Come on, everyone got hit with that shit. That was a dumbass idea in the first place. Well, in fairness, that was the first era where things were online, so I guess the people that put it in didn't really expect it to be used for anything else, but I mean, what do you think people are gonna do? Dude, what the fuck? Hut said that. What the fuck? First to fix this, let's get the guns out of the game then? No, they love it. They love the fact that people are mutilating each other, blowing limbs off, all kinds of crazy shit going on. No, that's part of the charm of Call of Duty. But if you call someone a saucy word, they're gonna fuck you, bro. They're gonna ruin your life. You're donezo. That's why I just laugh. It's like, dude, do you know who plays Call of Duty in Halo? You don't even know your own player base. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. I hit, actually. Okay, never mind. I wonder what the voice chat on 2K is like. I have no idea what it's like, if it even has voice chat. I could only imagine what 2K is like. You just get a bunch of ghetto dudes all yelling at each other because one of them missed a shot as LeBron or some shit. I only bought one 2K game anyway. It was 2K13. Was it? Yeah, it was 2K13. Which didn't even have, like the menus in 2K games are terrible, by the way. I don't know. I don't even know how people play those games, but I mean, to them, that's the games that they play a lot of. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes it's fun maybe to dick around. It's not $60 fun to me. I want to get that one 2K game where the dudes were reading the lines and they could not sound any less interested. Like, listen, man, I hope you really make it in the league, and I can't wait to see you on the court. Like, I know they're NBA players and they're not, like, voice actors, but holy shit, it sounds like they're drawn in front of the classroom to give a fucking report on something they really hated and they wrote up the night before. Like, holy shit, dude. Is that thing meant to shake like that? What? Gonna get the 50-cent games? I already have them. I have both Bulletproof and I did a playthrough on Blood on the Sand years ago. Such an interesting time when they would just like staple weird shit into games like that. Like when Snoop Dogg was in it, had his own game. That was a lifetime ago. No one remembers that. The the Conehead thing? What? The Conehead thing? I don't know what the Conehead is. This thing? Sure, it's probably a feature. Well, let's just say that. Honestly, it's a Pokemon game. It probably isn't, but whatever. At this point, complaining about a Pokemon game is just like, whatever. Alright. Okay, so this next one we have to throw shit at it. And, what else do we need to do for it? We have to throw shit at it, and then we have to catch a bunch of Electrovire. Honestly, let's just catch some of these ones right here, and then we can just evolve them. Right, so this will be 7 and 8, and then the next two will be 9 and 10. And then after that, we just use the one that we have. Oh, we have to, yeah, so we'll stun it with items. We only have to stun it 3 times, and then we have to defeat it. Okay, yeah, let's catch these before I leave, actually. Oh, it's an Elekid? Dude, you hate me. Okay, no, here we go. There you go. The thing I was finding... Oh! Snorunt? Yeah, it is supposed to shake. It's supposed to be shivering, that's why. It's an ice Pokemon. Yeah. It's supposed to be shivering. It's actually like a cool little attention to detail. Alright. I guess we could evolve them right now. Or we could wait. Yeah, let's evolve them all at once. Oops. Okay. Then we can import them, I guess. More Pokemon to dump into Brilliant Diamond, or Shining Pearl specifically, because I have no room left in that fucking game. Next time we do Electivire. So then we'll finish up Snorunt. I don't know when the next stream of this will be, though, so you're gonna have to tentatively hold that with a grain of salt, because I have no idea when the next one will be. I'm gonna be honest with you, it might not be until March. And even if that's the case, totally okay with it. Not a big deal at all, so no problem. Hello Ace Oblivion, welcome. Let's see. Snorunt. 4 more. Okay, that's not bad. Hope your day's going well. Hope things are going fantastically. Alright, so this time I have to throw shit at him first, which means he's gonna knock me down. There's not anything I can do about that. Okay. Look at this dude doing 110% for the homie. Get up! Get up! Am I out of range? Yeah, kinda. Oh my god. What? How close do you need to be? Thank you. Alright, stay in the ball, please. Thank you. I did exactly what I needed to do. Okay. Well, getting hit was not part of the plan, but whatever. Can't get so lucky all the time. Alright, very nice. And now we have all four, so we can evolve all four of them. So the only thing left to do is we just need to defeat a bunch of Pokemon that are weak to ice. So like, for example, Gligar is, but I'm gonna have to heal after every encounter because it's gonna move first because Gligar is a very fast Pokemon. Like, look at that. Like, we have a 4 times effectiveness move. I'm sorry, a 5.5 times effectiveness move. But the caveat is we have to move first. Which is already not going to happen. Oh, I need to fully heal, actually. Okay, it's fine. Oh, this is so not what I wanted. Are they both gonna move first? Oh, I might be screwed. Yeah. That's so not what I wanted. Whatever. Oh shit, yeah, Alice Madness returns. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Weird 360 game. Why is Mass Effect first on that list? I don't know, because I actually don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mass Effect is not what I think of when I think of weird 360 games specifically. Mass Effect is actually a pretty tame game, all things considered, I would say. I still have this Miss Magius. I should probably use it at some point. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the wrong option, my bad. I mean, I hate to waste these like this, but I mean, I guess technically you could also make the argument that there's a high chance I'll never use them to begin with, so I might as well just use them now. And I can always just get more. I already have Spec Ops. You already asked about that. I already did a playthrough on that like a decade ago. Spec Ops The Line was like is actually delisted, so the only way to get Spec Ops The Line now would be to buy it physically, or I forget what the other options are, or to pirate it. They delisted it. Of all games, too. Like, that was like, so a lot of people consider that to be Game of the Year 2012. Because of how, like, in-depth the narrative was. And they had basically pushed it the fuck out, which is really kind of tragic. Like I said, we just have to have emulation and piracy to preserve games. I mean, like, it's just getting to that point. If anything, they could just dump it on Steam and say it's Valve's problem, and then just make, you know, residuals. But they probably just don't want to pay the licenses on music in that game, and they just don't want to patch it. So they probably just took it down. They're just like, ah, fuck it. Why do I care? I have Deadly Premonition. I actually have both versions of Deadly Premonition. I have the 360 version, and then I have the PS3 version that they re-released later. So, like, I remember playing a little bit of it. It's like very weird Silent Hill. But you say that, and I should get the sequel. But the sequel apparently was like really not great. Like, it runs on the Switch really poorly. So that's kind of unfortunate. You know, you don't need me to tell you that. Okay, let's see. Very nice. So now we just use Electrifier. I don't have to do anything else. Okay. Okay. And very nice. Put it back. Okay. Oops. Alright, let's go finish Snow just that way I don't have to do it again. No, I'm not buying Connect games. Don't even pretend, bro. That's not happening. And you know what? I take it back. Those are actually games that should be lost to the annals of history. Fuck that. Let someone else do that. I'm not paying money for Connect games in 2024. Does the Connect even work on the Series X? Probably. But who the fuck is using the Connect at all anymore? That was... Dude, I remember the E3 where it was all about motion controls. That was such a cursed fucking E3. Everyone was trying to have the Wii. It was so... The desperation was so fucking gross, man. It was just so gross how badly all these companies wanted to be Nintendo. And I remember people shitting on it like, oh, well, who wants to play the fucking Wii? Clearly everyone else did, bro. That was so just gross. It's such a bad taste to leave. Hello, Grand Soren. Welcome. EDF? Yeah, that's a good one. I'll put that on the list. Although apparently EDF games are not that great, but yeah, I'll put it on the list. Especially if I'm getting it for reasonably dirt cheap. That wouldn't be too bad. Alright, very nice. Wonder if there's like another Pokemon we could very easily like clean up before we call it. Because what time is it? 11? Yeah. So we have like, I'll try, let's see if there's something we could do. Maybe make some good progress on it. I don't know. I hate to leave as soon as Grand Soren shows up. Like, that would be pretty unfortunate. Very nice. This is long overdue. The fact that this hasn't been done already is already kind of insane. Where is Snorunt? Where the fuck is it? Where is it? There you go. Alright. Snorunt. Alright, and then I'll go back to this tab. Earth Defense. Can't spell. Oh god, it locked up. Hello? There you go. 2017. I already have both of those. Dude, I have all those old OG 360 RPGs. I already have all that. I had that years ago. I bought the 360 to play JRPGs. That's like literal lore. I literally bought it just to play JRPGs. Yeah, that went pretty well, because they pretty much all disappeared besides, like, fucking Final Fantasy 13. I was like, oh shit, Tails is on the 360, guys. Wowee, look at this, I can't wait. And then it just never went anywhere. It was such a good usage of my fucking life, bro. Alright, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. No, we did do Porygon. Yeah, what the hell? What the fuck? Yeah, we did Porygon 2 and Porygon. So, oh, Porygon Z? Oh, dude. Octillery. Drapion. Strong Style. We already did the thing with items. We just have to use a... Let me put Drapion on the list. Because Drapion should be... I already have Brutal Legend. I already have Singularity. Yeah, my list, I guess, is a little bit more stacked than what I gave it credit for. Because before I was like, damn, it feels like I missed out on a ton of games. Clearly not, because like you're naming all these games I remember coming out in like 2010, 2011, and I already have all of them. And I've had them for a long time, since before the YouTube shit really took off, actually. And taking off is doing a lot of work in that fucking sentence, honestly. I already bought Fear. Fear is a recent one I bought. Let's see, Artillery, Gudra, what else is it? Blissey? Oh, fuck that. I have to defeat Blissies. Honestly, I should probably just go... Times you've used Mimic. Agile Style. Jade Empire, that's going to be a hard one to find. I'll put that on the list. Cleavor, Stone Axe, and a bunch of usages. Double Hit, X-Scissor, which we've seen a bunch of. Yeah, Scissor is another one. I'll put that on the list too. Because I'm getting close with that. Alright, what else? Ursaluna. Steelix I remember doing a little bit of stuff with, and then I stopped. Lickitung and Lickalicky. I've never caught a Lickitung while it's sleeping. Every time they wake up, it's so weird. I've never been able to do that. Purugly. Chatot. Times you've given it food. Dusk Noir. Basculin. Magmortar. Dude, Magnemite is such a fucking pain in the ass, man. Yeah, I guess we just use Electivire. We can just go punch stuff. Let's go farm out those Thunder Waves on Magikarps. And then we just have to strong style punch shit. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm lazy. I'm lazy and we're pretty much at the tail end here, so it's no biggie. Well, we'll do Electivire next time. It's no biggie. Aeon Flux, isn't that game like awful? I actually have to buy Vampire Rain again. That game is actually unplayable. Like, actually, this is not even like a joke or a meme or a haha, isn't it funny, the game sucks. Like, no. Vampire Rain is legitimately like one of the worst games ever made. Like I know people say that all the time about games they don't like. I genuinely mean it. Vampire Rain is one of the worst games ever created because it's quite literally, it's almost unbeatable. Like, and again, this is not a skill thing. The first enemy in the game literally stun locks you until you fucking die. It's so awful. No one tested that game. And that's sad. Like, think about it. So many people put so many hours of work into playing this game, and nobody fucking tested it. Nobody stopped for a minute and said, damn, isn't it kind of crazy that when they knock you down, you can't get back up, and you just get hit until you fucking die? And no one anywhere was like, yeah, you know, that really doesn't make any sense. Why the hell would we allow that? Let's fix that. Nobody said any of that. They just they just shipped it as it was. So insane. I remember buying it thinking it looked cool, and that was, my friend laughed at me. He was like, ah, you stupid fuck. You bought Vampire Rain? You didn't even know what that game is about. Good times. I already did a playthrough on Remember Me. That was a long time ago. I did that. Oh yeah. See, that's the crazy thing, is like a lot of the games you're listing I literally played when they were new. That's actually really funny. Gun, yeah, Gun's another one. Yeah, he made fun of me. I remember that shit. He was like, oh, he bought Vampire? He literally laughed at me. I think we were in like class or in the hall or something. He literally turned, looked me dead in the fucking eyes and laughed at me, bro. I was like, really, bro? I was like, what the hell? Oh my god. You bought Vampire Raid, you stupid fuck. That's how you know not all games are made equal. Like, actually, there's just no hope for that game. I already have Beyond Good and Evil. I think I own it like 3 times over. That's a GameCube game. It had an HD re-release, which is why people thought that the second game was not too far behind, and then that quite literally never happened. I want you to understand that. Like, they literally thought that there was going to be a second game in that game, or like they announced it, back in 2008. And people were like, oh my god, this is going to be awesome. We're going to get a sequel to this cult classic game. And that was in 2008. I literally just bought Ashura's Wrath. Yeah, I already got that one. People legit thought like, oh, they're going to re-release it and then release the next game. And then they never did. And Ubisoft has been sitting on it now for several years. No news about whether or not it's coming out, when it's coming out. I just don't know if they're just afraid to cancel it and lose whatever goodwill they had left, or if they genuinely think they're going to push out this game almost 20 years after it originally debuted and, like, see who wants to fucking play it. Like, I genuinely don't know what the plan is. Red Faction Guerrilla's a good one. Let me put that on the thing. Alright, so what is it? Gun... Shadow Complex, Red Faction. I have Red Faction Armageddon. I don't know if I ever bought Gorilla. That's a good catch. Thank you. So insanely stupid. I'm gonna Google this shit actually. Beyond Good and Evil. I get this fucking Nietzsche book. I can't pronounce this guy's name. Video game. Holy shit. Yeah, it was considered a commercial failure at launch, dude. They announced the sequel. They announced they were working on it in like 2008. And then they actually announced it at E3 2017, bro. This shit is never coming out. This is actually like complete vaporware. Shit pisses me off, dude. Yeah, I guess Fable. I'm not like a big fan of Fable. That's kind of low on the to-do list. Yeah, it's literally vaporware. In 2022, it broke the record held by Duke Nukem Forever for the longest development period of a AAA game at more than 15 years, bro. The creative director died at age 40. Like, dude, people are dying and this game has not come out. It's ridiculous. What is this game? After a certain point, bro, I just kind of stop. Like, it'll come out in like 2027, and it'll be like, dude, the original came out in 2003. Like, how much later could you be delivering that? Most of the people who would have played it are probably dead or have kids. They don't even remember what they used to play when they were like 5 years old or something. It's so insane to me. What a disaster. Yeah, and then fucking Ansel left Ubisoft. I already played Kingdoms of Amalur. I played that. I played that way back in 2012. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I think it was 2012. Jesus, man. They don't even have any news about it. There's no news about Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now you mention it, I'm annoyed about that all over again. I'm done. I'm done with this. Reading about this game is just gonna make me annoyed. Oh boy. Alright, we done? I already have both prototypes. Alright, we done? Did I miss one? I think I missed two. If I miss two, I have to do a few more. Nope, we're done. Perfect. Exactly as planned. Alright, so I guess next time we'll just do Thunder Punch. We'll just do Electivire. That's easy. So, I guess for now, I'm probably done, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's go back to Village. I'm just gonna probably chill. Alright, so I already have Blue Dragon. I have the Mistwalker duology. That's easy. That was an easy snatch back in the day. Yeah, like I said, I bought it for JRPGs. There's probably, I already played Catherine for the channel. There's probably very few JRPGs on the 360 I don't have. I even have shit like Magna Carta. Who the fuck even knows what Magna Carta is? I'm surprised it got a sequel. I'm surprised it even exists. Kane and Lynch. Yeah, I already put Kane and Lynch. Alright, we kind of loop back around now. Now we're talking about games I already said I got. Alright, so it's all good. I appreciate it, Viv. I think that's enough for today. I think we got more or less what we got, or more or less what I'm going to play. I already have all the Bond games and shit too. Like I was able to basically I was able to round out a good chunk of my collections these last couple of weeks, which is nice. I'm just excited that I'll actually get to move some stuff, have a desk I could actually sit at and like do work at and like put stuff on instead of just this table right here. And maybe I'll put like a little monitor or something if I want to do something over there, but I'm very interested in how my room is going to shape out. I think that's going to be one of the more interesting things I'm going to do in the next, you know, that I haven't done in a while, so. Oh, that's such a good one. Yeah, Enslaved Odyssey to the West, which never got a sequel and never will. That's a good one. Thank you. Alright, perfect. Alright, that's all I got for today. We're not going to do anything else on this. We're kind of done. So next time we'll do Electivire. 3 Pokemon in a day is already, you know, what I said I should do to begin with. Although, like I said, I think it's going to get harder and harder the more and more I play this. Because now we're starting to run out of easy Pokemon. I say this every time. We're running out of easy Pokemon to really work with and to level up. So, I mean, we'll see what we do. Until then, it has been a pleasure, my friends. Hold on. Let me put this back up here. Pokemon, right after Pikmin. Yeah, I have Azure's Wrath and Wet over here because I didn't put them in with the other PS3 games. Like I said, I'm waiting for these other shelves to get here so I can move my Switch games into it and I can have more space for my PS5 games and hopefully my Xbox One games, which won't be a ton. There's not a ton of games to get for the Xbox One anyway. Alright, Bionic Commando and Two Worlds. Oh, which one was the fucking Two Worlds, bro? I kind of remember that. The name seems familiar. It's definitely not getting a sequel. Alright, folks. Viv, I want to thank you as always. Armor. Who else showed up? Ace Oblivion, Ash, everyone else. Grand Soren, much appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to stream Final Fantasy. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe I probably won't. I'll think about it. It's probably not going to happen. So I'll see you tomorrow night for Fire Emblem. Unless I want to do something else. Because Fire Emblem is cursed at this point, honestly. And then Wednesday we will be streaming the Direct. So that'll be kind of cool. Alright, thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take it easy. And yeah, I'll see you later.